Kia ora koutou. I thought I'd just give you a bit of an update on the most recent World Business Council for Sustainable Development Liaison Delegate meeting, which occurred last week. Unfortunately, this year I couldn't attend in person, but I did attend online. And today I'd just like to give you a bit of an update on what was called the Global Network Partners part of that, which was a meeting of all of the network partners of WBCSD, ourselves included, which number well over 50 all around the world. And this is an opportunity for us to get together with like-minded organisations, share experiences, knowledge, and also look ahead and talk about how we might work together more closely, things that we've learned and we can impart to each other, all of those sorts of things. So the meeting kicked off at, unfortunately, 7 o'clock at night for me, so I finished at 3 in the morning, with a rallying cry, really, from the President and CEO of WBCSD, Peter Backer. And it's been interesting to watch Peter's, I suppose, journey, if you like, over the last 4 years, and how much more passionate he's become and how much more, I suppose, almost strident he's become in his call for action. This time he was using what he called a well-known Australian term, which was to get shit done. And he used this term quite a lot to describe the fact that all of the reporting, all of the fantastic words, all of the wonderful events weren't going to matter at all, or a damn to use his term, if in fact we weren't getting stuff done, if in fact there was an impact. So his main message to us was, whatever it takes, focus on the objectives, focus on the outcomes, focus on the results, because in the end that's what we're going to be measured on. And he reminded us with some pretty bleak statistics of just how much we're missing the mark by at the moment, but also then told us some positive stories about what individual companies and collective groups of companies are doing to achieve more. So it was a very inspiring talk. I'd never heard him speak quite so bluntly about the need to get things done and to be action orientated. It really fired up the group. We then talked about a survey that's just been completed. It's done every 2 years, which was a survey of all the global network partners, and asked them around sort of what their top 3 issues were. And it was quite interesting because we could see ourselves within the survey. Obviously a big focus on climate, an equally large focus on nature, and a rising importance in the area of equity and social sustainability. So it was good to see that we had alignment, obviously, on those issues. Underneath that was a message that times are tough, and therefore the value proposition of organisations like SBC and other WBCSD members becomes even more critical, and that we've got to adapt to the times, as companies become more sophisticated in the way that they report on climate and the actions that they're taking, and also that the work that they're doing more broadly in sustainability, so too we have to adapt to that. So that was a message that I've really brought back to our team to say, we need to be at the forefront, we always need to be leading out, and we need to be listening to you, our members, in terms of where we go to next. And over the next few months, we'll be doing exactly that as we go into our next financial year. The third area we talked about was the area of strategic partnerships, and this was really interesting for me because, as you know, we partner a lot, both with you as our members, but also beyond that as well. And what I found really interesting about the WBCSD story is the extent to which those partnerships both drive revenue, but also drive impact. So that's a wee bit of a quick rip through what that evening looked like. But as usual, if you'd like to know anything more, please do get in contact. Ka kite anō.